Welcome back, everyone. This is a next installment in our Palworld series. I've done a little bit of prep and other work on this since the last session. Did some breeding and catching some pals, a little bit of exploration. And today's goal, we are going to try and get to about 80 pals registered, and then do the Lilene, maybe Belle Noire, and we'll also see if we can get a chance at doing the third tower boss after that as well. To kind of reduce the grind a bit, I leveled up a bit so that when we do our exploring, we have a little bit better gear and some other things like that. I put an overlay for you guys to see so that I can keep track of how many times I die and where we're at with the pals that we register. If I forget to keep it updated, let me know in the chat. Currently, we are at 62. Aim is to get to 80 by the end of stream. Since last stream, I also fixed all the hiccups I had with the server. So we shouldn't have any issues like we did a few days ago. But before we get into things, here is... Oh, actually, sorry. Let's try to get that lucky. Oh, ever bunny. I thought something sounded off. Starting the stream with a lucky is pretty good. Not bad. I think that's our fourth lucky for the server. Anyways, back where I was at, I updated the hot springs. Now we have these nicer facilities. A lot more chill. Got a big area for the pals to relax. And I started improving the beds a bit over time as well. Slow, but surely. I also now unlocked the pal box management stations, so you can kind of check in and out the pals in various areas rather than just the big pal box. We unlocked more weapons as well, and the weapon workstation. Also unlocked these containers. I think they're pretty cool. I'll show you over here. We also finally got the fishing ponds. We'll stop by here before heading to the first tower and changing our team. But the biggest thing to start the stream is I've added a bit more decoration in the player house. Got the grandfather clock, piano, nice little cozy sitting area. I will put in more lights once we get more electricity. We've got our bathroom with a nice bathtub, the mirror, and then we've also got the sink here. It's kind of like a low-key thing. Got a nice little sitting area with a fireplace. Got the fine bed, as they call it, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, the fine bed. A fluffy bed for humans. And then we got the dresser. Then we've got the little desk. It's starting to get pretty cozy in here. Then I also expanded the breeding. Got 3 breeding pens up here now. And we've got the condenser. Oh, looks like they're out of cake. And I think they might be out of cake as well. Let's take them out of the breeding pens. And we'll do some egg hatches. We also started breeding and we got the lucky passive passed down, and we have this little guy, the Finsider Ignis. He got the lucky passive, so we're starting to get some better pals for the kindling skill, which will be very helpful with getting our cake. Some of these eggs I got in the wild, some of them were bred, so who knows what they'll be. Let's start off with this rocky egg. And it's a Dumud. Let's place down eggs that we have in our inventory. A damp egg. A celery. A verdant egg. A cinnamoth. Not bad. And then let's go to the next verdant egg. Another cinnamoth. Verdant egg, and a Floppy. Those are pretty cool. Those kind of remind me of a Digimon. Can't remember which one it's called. A Pengullet with the damp egg. And that one got the lucky trait passed down. A Surfent. We didn't have that one yet. That's a new pal. So let's increase our count of there. That is now at 63. Another Pen King. Another Surfent. Pengullet with Heart of the Immovable King. And Lucky. Not bad, but it got Coward. Our first Ghangler. Yes. That is number 64. And is that our second Ghangler coming up? Yes, it is. Alright. Damp egg over here. Finsider with Lucky and Noble. Ghangler with Workaholic. Not bad. Another Ghangler. If you think I'm pronouncing these wrong, I probably am. But who knows? Our first Suitseer. That's a pretty good one. I'm probably going to deploy him on the base not long after we finish these egg hatches. Alright. Another Finsider. 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 Large verdant egg here. Our first Herbil. He's probably going to join the team, that guy. Especially for the tower bosses. Let's see. Dark egg. That's a Ghangler. 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 We might be able to max it out. I couldn't remember how many I actually bred of these things. Maybe not, but we'll have a few to make at least a 1-star condensed Ghangler. Our first Palpedia. Got Runner as well. Not bad. These are some other eggs that I had built up from breeding that I didn't put in the incubators. which we'll start placing down now. Large Stark Egg, Ghangler. Ghangler, alright, we got the full 12 bonus there with the Ghangler. We might get to level 36 here with all these. A Felbat, not bad. A third one. Suitseer, second one. That one got sickly though, but still pretty good. Another Ghangler. Finsider with Lucky and Vanguard. And Noble. Scorching, Finsider Ignis. Electric, Dazzy with King of the Waves. Interesting. Scorching Egg here. A little Flambell. And the Common Egg. Our Bunny. Let's go put down the rest of our eggs here. And we'll set up our team and go take on Lily and Lylene. I think that would be a good task here. We're level 35. I did end stream last time at 27. But this time I wanted to make sure we truly defeated Lily. With no question. And we might even be able to do Belle Noire today too. It will be a challenge for Belle Noire. Because we don't have that many pals high level yet. But it'll be a good challenge. So let's take a look at our theme here. So we're gonna want to keep Bill in our loadout. Let's switch that one out. Let's put them away. I think I might want to take one of them and switch out the Ten King. Yeah. And then let's switch out maybe Tombat there. Not bad. And yeah. So put Palpedia. We got our first bandworms as well. That was off screen. There's our lucky bunny we caught at the beginning here. Actually, let's keep with the Nightwing for now. I'm gonna get one of the Godfin for extra attack. So let's get both of them. Alright, get the Dire Howl to ride. Alright, now before we head out, let's add our stat point. We are going to put this into health because we've been doing a lot of attack in the last bunch. Let's take a look here. Let's get the carbon fiber and the circuit board. we'll wait till after the boss battle with Lily and Lylene, and then get the Herbil battle. And I think we'll get the ability glasses so that we can start seeing the stats better. Alright. Let's check our... We got plenty of ammo for all our weapons. Since last stream, I crafted the handgun, the uncommon one that we had the schematic for, and unlocked the compound bow. Let's take off the mercy ring. Before I forget, let's go check on the fishing ponds. Those are over this way. Oh, looks like they're both done. Perfect timing. Let's collect the POWs. A turtackle with insulated body. The Fuak with ferocious, not bad. Another turtackle. A pen gullet. Calamari. Azuro. Fuak. Turtackle. Pen gullet. And Gelroy. Let's see what they gave us. Not bad. We'll sell the gems and pelts after. So let's restart them. Let's do 5 each because we don't have that much of the bait right now. Jelliet, Celery, Calci, Gelroy, Calamari, Jelliet, and another Calamari, Flack, Calamari, and Turtackle. Not bad. Let's see what they got. Okay. We got another technical manual here. Some souls. Some silver money. And let's restart this one too. There we go. Alright. Let's make our way to Lily and Lylene. If you're just joining us, the goal here is to defeat Lily and Lylene, get to 80 pals registered, explore the map a bit more, possibly, if we have time, check out the third tower, and do a raid boss of Belle Noire. I've got 1 tablet for Belle Noire, so we'll see how we fare on that. And yeah. I'm not sure why it didn't save the fast travels there, but it could be because of the server crash that we had in last week. Let's make our way. Might be a bit of a slower pace travel there, but should be fun. And catch some pals while we're on our way. I should probably put the Mercy Ring back on. Poor Lift Monk. Had no chance there. Ooh, we can get some more Xenovaders. Let's try to get this meteorite that's coming. While we make our way there. What sort of games are you guys playing nowadays? Other than Palworld. One game I'm thinking about trying soon is Hightail. I got it not long ago. Seems quite similar to Minecraft, but with its own little quirks, which I think I'll like. So I'll probably be streaming that on Thursday and do that in rotation for a bit. See how you guys like it. And that could be a fun little change of pace for us. Palworld for Tuesdays, Hightail on Thursdays. Let's see. Get around these guys. Oh, did I actually get one? I did. Not bad. Let's see. Oh, they are getting shredded, those slugs. Given they're only level 22 and 23, this should be relatively easy. No need to waste the higher tier spheres on them. Level up. That's what we would like to see. Alright, we can get the PAL surgery bed, or table. That'll be quite helpful. The large PAL bed, and the high quality cloth. Let's get Bill out there to defend us. We'll pick up that egg. We can put that in the incubator when we get back. Alright, let's get this meteorite. How's you guys' week been so far? Not sure if I've mentioned it already, but I'm from Canada and starting to get warmer here. Finally. Kind of a bit of a weird year so far. We had very warm temperatures for our winter. Only like 1 or 2 days of snow, which is kind of rare. But it was pretty good. Thought I'd have to use my snowblower, but I guess not. So those of you who are watching this later or live, let me know where you're from in the comments or in the chat. Curious to see where you guys are watching this. Be cool to see where everyone is tuning in. Alright, another Fellbat. Let's get some resources. That's the main reason why I hopped in here. We are out of coal. Coal is pretty necessary. I think I spot a Catris. I do. So we'll do this dungeon and then probably head back to base and get our Nightwing, because it seems like that will be needed. But I might drop those. Drop the arrows because we don't need those. And I might, honestly, I might drop the meteorite fragment. So let's try to get both of these Catris. Let's see. There we go, 90%. New pal. Alright. I wasn't sure if we had one. That is 68 now. We're getting closer. I know there'll be a lot of ice pals near Lily and Lileen's tower that we don't have. Like Slee and Sweepa, Foxicle. I don't think we have a Raindrix. So we can go get those. Another Fellbat. Oh, missed. I have horrible aim. Alright, Bill. Go fight them. Let's see. Oh, we need some more sulfur too. I think those Goblins are really helping with our attack here. next level we can get the Ghangler saddle. That'll be pretty good. Before we attempt Bell Noir, I might give an attempt at making this armor for the Ultra Kill, because it has the healing effect. That is something that will be very helpful. Like the life steal whenever you attack. That'll be very good. Oh, no, not bad. Tier 2 makeshift shotgun. Not sure if I'll make it, but I'll keep the schematic for now. Always good to have a little schematic. Bill's got a few cool skills now. I gave him Draconic Breath, Poison Blast, Icicle Cutter, and Spark Blast. I might actually switch out the Poison for the Spark, because that one's a pretty good skill. Oh, some Sleeping Bee Guards. Let's get rid there. Catch those. There we go. Oh, weird. An Ace Swimmer Bee Guard. Kind of contradictory, since bees don't really swim. But who knows? Maybe in Palworld, bees like swimming. Oh, we lucked out here. Just turned to nighttime, so we can pick them off one by one. All but the boss were one hit. Where'd you go? Kind of just fell through the world there, buddy. I think he's gonna have to reload here. Maybe if I go far enough, he'll kind of respawn. I have to run away. Oh, let's just take this opportunity to level up. Did he come back? Oh, he did, yes. There we go. Don't know why he fell through the game world there. And we got him. Maybe that Gale Claw we just caught. Actually, never mind. It was a clumsy. Maybe if we edit that Gale Claw we just caught on the surgery table, they can be the Gale Claw that sticks with us in our team. Let's just eat some of that stuff. Ooh, a sword schematic. Some training manuals. Let's use... Get down Bill and there. Upgrade our Dire Howl. Another makeshift schematic there. Let's get out of this dungeon. Alright. That was a nice quick dungeon run there. Let's see, where are we at? Let's get the fast travel. Oh, we don't have them. Another pal we can add. We're at 69. Nice. Infinite stamina, not bad. Alright. Let's get to the fast travel. Oh, another one we don't have. Will this be number 70? I think so. Oh, almost another catch. I might have preemptively bumped it to 70 there. That is nice. We got a Grintail now. Oh, we're actually at 72. Maybe the egg hatching, I missed some. Oh, and talking about egg hatching, let's get this egg. Okay, I'll just get off Dire Hall. And there we go. Oh, that's what's up. Hellzephyr. We don't have them. Come on. Let's try to get them. Because they're pretty good. They're nighttime pal. Or at least dark type. And oh, internal engine. Wow. That is a good one. I think they'll be our next flyer for a while. Can we get the saddle for Hellzephyr? We can. So I think after we do the Power of Lily and Lylene, we do what we can to get the saddle for Hellzephyr and the PAL gear for Herbil. Let's sort our gear here. Drop that. And I think we have to drop, maybe, let's drop that. There we go. Alright, let's get to the fast travel point here. Alright, let's go get our Nightwing. As it'll be significantly faster here. Getting to the tower. Getting that out of the way. Or at least get the tower battle going. And then go from there. Let's get our Nightwing. There they are. Let's switch out Dire Howl. Let's maybe put the Hellzephyr in the base. I'll switch out Hang You. There we go. Alright. We're about to make our trek now to Lily and Lylene. We've got the Nightwing in our team. 72 pals registered. Goal is to get to 80, which should be doable. Which way are we going? We want to go this way first. We want to try and get the fast travels along the way. And go from there. And I'm got to unload. So at the next fast travel, we'll quickly unload our gear in our storage and head back. So many things to keep track of. It's such a beautiful game, this one. So many cool things. How design is so nice. So many different things you can do. You can play so many different ways. like such a cool game. Like I've been playing this game probably since February after it came out. And it came out about 2 and a bit years ago. 1.0 for this game is coming out this year. Don't know exactly when yet, but some of the rumors are saying possibly after the trading card game comes out, which is slated for July. So maybe August we'll get our 1.0, which will be pretty cool. So that'll be really exciting. You'll definitely see me streaming Palworld when 1.0 drops. And I'm sure lots of other people will too. Oh, Memog. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting him. Alright, let's see. Can we drop? Let's drop them. And those. Let's eat some food. And maybe drop some of those. Yes, alright. I just want to get to the next fast travel before we head back. Which is not that far away, which is pretty good. If you've never played Palworld, the tower bosses are kind of just like stages where you battle like the region's leader. So in the first one, it's Zoe and Griswold. Then the second boss we're about to do is Lily and Lylene. And we'll eventually meet the third one not long after that. Since the beginning and the early release of Palworld, there's been a lot of quality of life improvements. Initially, you had to crawl when you had too much stuff. Actually, initially you didn't move at all, and you had to use your grappling hook to move if you had too much stuff in your storage, in your inventory. Then eventually they let you move very, very slowly. And now, once you get within the border of your base, it allows you to do what they call like the quick deposit. And it's quite nice. It's a very nice feature. Alright, let's get the scorching egg in. The frozen egg. I am curious to what this dragon egg will be. It might be a Dinosaur, it might be a... Who knows, to be honest. But, well, you might be able to hatch that before end of stream. If not, we'll keep that dragon egg and hatch it at the beginning of... Sorry, fumbling words. The start of the next Palworld stream, we'll hatch that dragon egg. I'll make sure to save that one. Alright, let's see. We can keep the rest of that on us. Let's head back. We'll make our way from this fast travel over to here. And then over to this one over here. Alrighty. And if any of you don't know what the Palpedia is, it's basically the book of registry of all the pals. kind of like a Pokédex, but different in that it's Palworld, and it's you don't get those in this game. So I think Wikipedia is a consolidation of info. Palpedia is all the Pal info consolidated, which is pretty cool. Let's get this junk pile. Alright, we need to turn right here and go over this edge. That is where we need to make our way eventually too. Do we try to save that Memorest? I think we might. Might be worth it. We don't have a Memorest yet. Level 35, but we're level 36. There we go. 41, come on. Okay, one more hit maybe. 40, 68, 79, 100. Alrighty. We got 73 pals now. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got a skill fruit tree coming up. We'll go pick those up and mark those on our map. You know, I had marked it in a previous adventure. Alrighty, getting close. We're now in this mountain here. So, what industries do you guys work in? Say in the comments below or the chat if you're here live, and we can kind of just see what people do for work. I myself, I work in the technology industry. That's my day job. I started off with kind of just general IT, and now I'm doing cybersecurity, infrastructure, and server design. It's kind of been really cool the last 2 years or so in my current job. I still get a bit of help desk stuff every now and then when we're low on staffing at our desk. This week I had someone bring in a computer saying it had issues, they said, since the last update. They dropped it off. Looked like someone had keyed it for weeks. Chips in the corner, exposed screws. Turns out one of the screws was being shorted and causing it to boot loop. So when we taped it off with electrical tape until we get a replacement enclosure, it seems to be all fine now, which is kind of crazy, but they kind of failed to notify us that they had damaged their laptop. And they just said, stop working. One would think that, oh, there's a bit missing of the corner. That would cause things to malfunction, but no. No, they did not mention it. Alright, we have now entered the ice area, so we might have to be pretty quick here. At least initially. We'll catch one of these guys. Get the fast travel here. And go to the battle. Because, oh, Nocturnal. Pretty good. Alright, let's start the battle with Lily and Wileen here. We have done a few attempts on this in the previous streams, but unfortunately, the one where we did beat her, we lost that save data. because the server got corrupt, so we got a second chance at redemption here. She's got a pretty cool character design. Purple eyes, the green, it all kind of matches pretty well. Alright. Let's get this in one and done. After we beat her, or after this battle, I'll update the PAL registry here. Let's start off with Bill, I'm thinking. Alright, let's see. Handgun. Pretty good damage there. We should be able to defeat her in under 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, that should be doable. We've already got down 17,000 of her health. Oh, 1,000 from the bow. That's actually pretty good. I always forget how overpowered this bow feels. We definitely will be defeating her here. Those who are watching and those later who are watching this as a VOD, who is your favorite team to use to fight Lily and Lylene? Lately, I found it kind of fun to use captured humans to do these battles. Some of the later towers, you have to use optimized pals, at least initially, until you're at the level cap, or they're condensed or enhanced with souls, but it's kind of fun giving yourself a little bit of a challenge. Like Bill here is holding his own pretty well. Also, I've been slowly improving my audio configuration and settings here. Since last stream, I switched microphones as well. I was using my headset one, now I'm using one that's on my desk. So hopefully the audio sounds a bit better here, and you can't hear as much of my keyboard and other auxiliary noises. So that should be better. Alright. Lily and Lylene. Thou shalt not harm pals. We have defeated her. That was a pretty good battle there. Alright, let's get this fast travel. And let's head back to base for now. We'll allocate the points that we got. So we got, let's see, we want to get the Hellzephyr saddle. And we want to get the Herbil harness. And now that we've unlocked the ore mining site, we want to get that. And let's see, we got 4 more. The Mega Grappling Gun and the average feed. And let's get some more decorative stuff so we can start decorating a bit more. So now that we got all that, let's switch out there. And there's our Herbil. The life-saving gerbil, where are ya? There you are. Oh, it's a alpha too. Pretty good. Alrighty. Now let's see what we need to level those up. Or not. Level him up and also make those things. So we can make the Herbil harness right away. Good. Let's get Bill to help us out with that. Let's have a look and see. Make that. There we go. Make some more of the bait. There we go. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Let's go help Bill out here. Actually, let's... Palpedia. We are now at 96. Not 96, 76. Sorry about that. I saw 99 and 76. So 76. So we have 4 more to go to get to the goal of 90. Or 80. I'm thinking we do 80 still as our goal. But we see if there's a chance we can get to 85. Let's have a check of our... Oh, all those eggs that we put in are done. Some more Finsider Ignis. I'll get us some XP boosts, which is nice. Might hit level 37 from this. I think we will. We are very close to level 37 there. And then we might be able to also get the Ghangler saddle unlocked after that. Those are all Finsiders. Alright. Large dark egg. Bat, not bad. What is this one? Suitseer. 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 Bat. Another Bat. Another Suitseer. These are probably some, yeah, Finsider Ignis. Another Finsider Ignis. Finsider Ignis. Let's see. Scorching Egg. Oh, Fox Sparks. Not bad. Frozen one. Let's see. A Swee. That's the first. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 77 now. Let's see what the timing is on that. Where did I put that dragon egg? There it is. Yeah, that dragon egg will have to be the next Palworld stream. So tune in next week for that one. Alright, refined Ignet. Ingot. We need 28 of those. We need more ore. Alrighty, well, we will get that. Let's start off the new expedition. There we go. And we'll get some ore. And also pay a visit to the Black Marketeer who lives down here. Yeah, that kind of rhymed. Black Marketeer who lives down here. Alright, let's put those in here. Get some ore. Alrighty. So far, death count is still 0, which is pretty good. Previous streams, that has not been the case. There is a pretty good chance that if we do attempt the third tower, that death counter won't stay 0. Alright, we got some ore. We'll now do our visit to the Black Marketeer. There he is. When we are a few more levels higher, we'll take a shot at catching one of these guys so we can keep him in base. Such a cool design. Okay, so I do not have any of Warsex or Incineram. I think I have them ranked, but I don't think so. But we don't have any money on us. So let's do the junk files here. Head back to base, make the ingot, and then make the saddle for Hal Zephyr. Got some more dog coins. If you're just joining, I go by Control Alt Snow, playing Palworld tonight. We just recently defeated the Lillian Lylene Tower. We're on a goal to hit 80 pals registered in the Palpedia. We are at 77 right now. So we're on a good track. Get that by the end of stream today. Also gonna give a shot at Belle Noire. So that should be a good battle to try and catch. So yeah, should be a nice chill exploration. Oh, what happened there, buddy? He's flapping his little wings at the wall. But let's make it daytime. Even added groaning noises when you wake up now. It's kind of funny. They've really improved this game over time. It's kind of nice to see. Alright, let's get that going. 40, that should be plenty. Let's get you going on that. And let's get some of that going. There we go. Alrighty. I'm thinking we take the life pendant with us now. I think I have my skill fruits in this chest here. Yes, I do. Alright, well, I think I have to do some organizing. It's a good problem to have. Because we want to keep those sorted. Let's see. Can I add him there? Yes, I can. We'll put the schematics we have as of right now in here. Keep it a little bit separated. Kind of surprised we actually had so many schematics already. We'll review the ones we have after this is done. There. Alright, so we got a sword schematic, the old bow, crossbow, the makeshift handgun, the handgun, makeshift shotgun, 2 different levels of that one, the SMG, the cloth outfit, the tundra, and the metal armor, as well as the metal helm. And we'll store the fragments we have there. Okay. Let's see, where are we at here? There's 7. We can also get refined metal now. Okay. Let's maybe get an accumulator. And I'm thinking we get the bit more of the decoration. Yeah, there we go. But let's start making that Ghangler's saddle. Because we can go fishing in a feature stream. And we need more palfluids. So we can either get them from here, which is pretty likely. I got a good amount of it. Oh, I should... Actually, let's cancel... There we go. Let's cancel the rest of that, because that should be enough now. Oh, so close. Alright, well, let's restart these now. We have some more bait. There we go. It might be enough. Yeah, just enough. There we go. And let's sell our loot. Sell that. There we go. All right. Actually, I'm thinking we get rid of that one because we're gonna need to put the ore site down. There we go. At the moment, that's more important than having 2 fishing ponds. Now we'll start generating our own ore much faster than if we did it through just the expeditions. Let's see, where are we at with this now? Question for those of you in the chat and watching this later. What's your favorite area to build a base in? For looks and visuals, I would say Sakurajima Island. But for overall chaos and kind of uniqueness, Daybreak is pretty cool. So let me know in the chat and in the comments. I do read all comments, so that would be always interesting for me. Alrighty. Let's see. Get some that. Another 10 ingot. Let's see. I'm thinking we go now to the Black Marketeer. See what has been refreshed, because I think we slept since we last looked at them. Let's go take a look. They might have some different pals. And if they don't, then we will buy what we can and then do that dungeon over there. Alright, let's see. Oh, Lunars. We don't have them. Let's buy that one. So now we are at 78. Let's get another Foxparks Crisp. Let's do some weight. We haven't done weight in a bit. Actually, no, we're at 79. Let's see, what was the one that we didn't realize? Robin Quill. It must have been Goriat. Because I caught the Slee, Raindrix, Dazzy, Lunaris, Surfent, Patris, Italia, Memorest, Hellbat, there's Herbil. Alrighty, we've apparently seen 101 already, which is pretty crazy. And apparently that Gogfin has a lightning attack. Did not know that. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. Lightning Streak, Spirit Fire, and Flare Arrow. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a quick trip in here. Who knows? Might be a in and out, get some resources. Or we might end up getting a daydream, because I think that one might be just our luck for getting number 80. Oh, no, we already had one. Okay. Let's get some more coal. Alright, let's see. Try to get some more thugs. I've been using them to condense into Bill. And Bill is almost at his next level. Eventually we'll find a better human to have as our mercenary. But for now, Bill's been pretty trusty. Alright. Let's drop that wood. Oh, more thugs. Let's see. Come on. So close. Come on. Yes. Got them all. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, some mouse. Did you know that in Egypt they have a cat species named Mao because they thought all cats looked like that, and they just called them what they sounded like, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, that is really sparkly. I say we take a fishing break here. Alright, let's see. Might be a Jelliet, maybe? Let's see. Come on. I've always been pretty bad at this game. Ah. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. I'll kind of help a little. Maybe let's see if we can get this guy. Still trying to get better at this one. Alright, we got a Kelsey. Any fish on this side? I don't think so. Oh, there's some here. Okay. Let's see if we can get these two. Alright, let's see. I have to get some better bait eventually. But we need tomatoes for the next level of bait. A turtackle with Vanguard. Not bad. Alright, let's get this one here. Alright, let's see. Come on. What is this one? Jelliet? Gelroy. Fit as a fiddle. Alright. More mouths. Let's see, can we catch them all? So I got most of them. Almost all of them on the first throw. That was pretty good. Alright. Get that mouse. Another schematic, not bad. What? Alright. Should be getting close to the end of this dungeon. Actually a bit bigger for this level than I was expecting. Get some calamari. Oh. He didn't get him first try. There we go. Noble one. Alright, let's get some fish here. That looks like a Finsider in that shadow, I think. We'll see if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Alright, let's see. Oh no, it's a thwack. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell what these shadows look like. That one looks like it could be Gelroy or Jelliat. But it's a Turtackle. I don't know if the shadows actually indicate what it is. Alright, those are the only fishing spots there. Let's see, what is this boss? Alright, so Gamos. Oh, we haven't caught all the Gamos yet. Okay, let's see. Precious entrails. We probably want that. And let's just have people eat. There we go. Alrighty. Let's pick up the loot. Use up some of those XP scrolls. Oh, we got a musket schematic. We have another old bow one. Fishing rod one. All right. Let's see. Oh, that was. Let's go try and. Let's go deposit what we have in our inventory and craft the saddle for Hal Zephyr. And I think we do the Belle Noire Great Boss. And after that, we'll see if we have time to take a look at the next tower boss. Okay, let's see. Might be done by now. It is, yeah. Deposit all of that. Alright, now we can make that. We're gonna have to take Godfin out of our team. And let's see, which one do we want? Nimble looks pretty good right now. Mercy Hat. Sleek Stroke. I'm thinking the Nimble. Alright. Let's see. What have we unlocked? We need more high quality cloth. We can make these new cabinets, okay. Maybe let's make one of the accumulators here. Yeah. And then... oh, we got some curtains, globe, stove. Some cool decorations. Alright, let's see. Can I make it over here, maybe? Under other. Yes, I can. Okay. So let's just leave that going. This is almost done. Let's go make a trip to the... oh, never mind. Let's go take our money out. And then make a trip to the Black Marketeer. Because the Black Marketeer is a good way of getting pals that are usually pretty difficult to get. Let's see. We need to get the money from here. Yep. And 20,000 is pretty good. Alright. And the expedition just finished. So we can pick up the rewards from that. And we won't be restarting that yet because we'll be doing a raid boss right after. Alright, Rojiro. Let's see. Oh, apparently I... oh, because I think I killed one. See, what did I don't know what I killed here. Get some more daydreams. I don't think this Black Marketeer guy ever sleeps. I think he sleeps only if you catch them. Okay, Robin Quill. We had one. I don't think I need one of them. Hang you. Let's get the Malchris. Toko Tokos are a pain to catch normally. I guess we can get it, sure. Okay. Oh, Nox. We don't have many of them. We should try to find out Hootcrites, because I have not caught one of them. And they're usually pretty active at night. Let's see. Come on. Should be able to find one, I think. Finding a lot of these for bunnies. And a lot of fox parks. We're almost at the point where we can have a four-star fox parks from all the fox parks I've caught. Oh, stronghold strategist. Alright, what's there? Let's see. Don't know what was happening there, but gave us some more pals. Kind of a completely different vibe when it's at dark, isn't it? Kind of a interesting how the whole world feels so different with just a different amount of light. All right. I have not found a Hoocrates. Which is kind of annoying. I guess we'll have to head back for now. Let's go to this fast travel point here. And head back. Our saddle for Hell Zephyr should be done, I believe. Or close to done, at least. There we go. And then we can go do the battle for Belnoir. See if we succeed or not. And after that outcome, we'll explore, make our way towards the third boss, see how we're feeling, whether we want to give it a shot or not. And in that process, we'll almost definitely get to the goal of 80. We'll see how much beyond 80 we get to. Alright, let's head up. Maybe have a check on here. Oh, he's got one caught. Let's sell. There we go. We'll store the rest. All right. Oh, we can make a second slate now for Belnoir. Alright, I think I have to put Bill on this. There we go. Let's deposit all of our schematics. Make some of that for future boss battle. Let's have a check on that dragon egg. Alright, that's, yeah, it says it's got another 50 minutes. So we won't be able to hatch that today. Unless I get it to be shorter. So we'll see. Okay, let's give Belnoir first shot. I don't know if we'll win. I'm quite hesitant on the victory, but we'll give it a shot. This is likely going to be a pretty tough battle, so pardon my silence if I am more silent. Let's sort by level. Let's get all our highest level pals. And I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Let's get Bill. And there she is. Alright. There's a chance. Maybe not. I might have to play dodge and roll. Okay. Well, it seems my pals are handling it, but I'm a little bit more squishy than I thought. Might be just that I have to upgrade my armor a bit. We might be able to pull a W on this one. Okay. Oh, the teleport. Oh, okay. That looks like it probably took out a large chunk of my force there. Seems quite likely we'll get through this one. We've already at about 2/3 of our health down, and we're only about 2.5 minutes in. Oh. Seems like all my pals are pulling the aggro. Alrighty. Might get our first raid boss win today. Gotta dodge and roll. Dodge and roll. Oh, okay. Poor. Oh, oh, that was close. Whoa, come on. That attack is just so brutal. Okay. We are in the last stretch here. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a close one. Almost died. Oh. Well, okay, well, I did die, but Herbil kind of saved me so I didn't lose it, but that does count as one death. I was hoping I could get through that without a death, but Herbil kind of gave me my second life. Kind of clutch. Last second. So we got the win, but not without a death. Let's see what we got. So we got a multi-climate undershirt, which I am putting on. We got a level crystal. Those are good for later on. And our first ancient civilization core. We'll have to start saving those up, because those are used in some of the higher level equipment gear. Alright, so those are all recovering. Let's check on the status now of our saddle. Let's get that done. It's so close to being done there. Alright, we got our Hell Zephyr saddle. Let's go place our Belle Noire egg here. And let's go make our way towards the third tower. And once we get there, we'll see how we feel about maybe doing this tower as well. The third tower is Axel and Ortherk. So, and where is it? It's over here in the volcano region. Let's maybe stop by the small settlement first. Because this guy, he does stuff for us. We're at 60 and 70, and he's gonna say we're at 79. Yep. Let's apply planting. That's a pretty good one.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
We'll get that and maybe that. There we go. Alright, we sold some stuff. Let's see the Pal Merchant. What have you got today? A Univolt. Godfin. Let's just buy that Fox Park. There we go. Alright, let's see. First time on the Hell Zephyr. Oh, that is quick. So much better than our Nightwing. And uses so much less stamina too. Let's get that egg. Oh, so much faster. I'm thinking we give him a name after this battle. Try to catch him. I'm thinking maybe we give Hal Zephyr a name. I'm thinking maybe Onyx, but if you have a better suggestion, I'm open to those. So in the chat, let me know, or in the VOD later. What would you think we should name Hal Zephyr? For now, I am going to go with Onyx, but if chat thinks it's a better one, or viewers and so on, if you guys think we should name it something else, we can have a vote and go from there. It'll be pretty cool. Let's just get this out. I think this might be PAL 80. I think it is. But let's get out of here first. Alright. Yep, that was PAL 80. So we have hit our goal of 80 PALs, which is pretty cool. So anything beyond this now is kind of a nice bonus. But we've made some good progress today. We defeated Lily and Lylene. We did the raid boss of Belle Noire. Got to 80 PALs registered. We got some nicer, better mounts. We have kind of a second life system now with Herbil. So if we're in a battle, we don't have to respawn to resume the battle. Herbil will just kind of revive us, which is a pretty cool feature. When they added Herbil into the game, I was kind of pretty overwhelmed by that feature, because it's, I will admit, I'm not the best at fights, and it kind of gives me a bit of a fighting chance, which is nice. Ooh, don't think I have any of these. Let's see. Oh, if I did, I didn't have very many of them. Oh, we can get our second Memorest if we wish. Come on. Kind of feels wrong just shooting it in the face with a handgun. Alright, we got our second Memorest. Let's see what this bounty hunter wants, or bounty dealer. I don't know about bounties. Castle wrestler. Don't know. Covered Masarina. I think I know that one. And the narcissist. Trying to take people. Valley of the north of the lake shore. Okay. Not sure if we'll get to those today. But it's kind of cool how they've started expanding the lore of this game. Oh, supply drop. Let's try to get that. Ooh. Let's see. In and out. Nice and easy. Got this fast travel, and I think we should do Palpedia area boss here. We'll do an attempt in trying to capture Palpedia here. But if we can't, we'll just defeat her. Or it. Not sure which gender this one is. Alright. First try. 75, 86. Come on, there we go. And level 38. Let's see. Oh, we got the fridge now, the refrigerator. And deluxe bait. Ooh. And I will unlock. Let's see what else. Maybe I'll get the rain drink. Yeah. And there. Okay, let's get out of this area because there's always a lot of Free-Pal Alliance guys here. And they have those weird electric arrows that are kind of a nuisance. We're making a lot better progress than we would with a Nightwing, which is pretty nice. Getting lift monks along the way, which will help us capture more difficult pals down the road. Before we move farther, let's favorite him and on it. Actually, I think maybe Dark Blade. It's like a night flame. There we go. Let's we'll stick with Dark Blaze for now as the name of our Hell Zephyr. We'll make our way over to Axel and Orzerk. We're making pretty good progress of making our way there. Can't remember on the top of my head what level they're meant to be equivalent to. But we can give it a shot, maybe. If you're just tuning in now, the goal for today is, or it was, hit 80 pals registered. We hit that not long ago, so now we're getting bonus pals for the stream. Defeat Lily and Lylene, we did at the beginning. And then exploration. And see if we can get to the third tower boss, Axel and Orzerk. And we also did do one raid battle of Belle Noire, which we were just barely successful on. Only survived because of our good pal Herbil here. Let's see. Oh, stamina boost, always good to see. Release this guy. You always get those trust peaches. Oof. Alright. We made it through that. A little bit harder than I was expecting, to be honest. Alright, who is this one? Oh, Laxor slots. I think we give it a shot. We don't have this one. Let's have Bill. Should be able to do it. Kind of looks like a giant inflatable with a mohawk. It's kind of funny. Some of the Lux variants are kind of just yellow with a little variant change. This one kind of looks pretty cool. Alright, first throw, not bad. Let's use that. Let's eat. We are now at 81. At least, if my count's correct. Yeah, 81. But we've got some Relaxaurus here too. The regular variant, not the Lux. I'm thinking we give them a shot too. Literally. Oh, they're a lot lower level too. We're now at 82. So we actually did get to above 80. Oh, some loop moon. Okay, which way do we go? It's this way. Having a hip lantern is so handy in this game. Because without it, it's honestly pretty dark. So let's allocate that to health. Oh, we don't have any of Cognito. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna drop the arrows. Let's battle Siren. That was a nice and quick battle. But maybe a tiny bit quick, but it was necessary. Got some depressos. Those are completion of the XP booth for them. Pretty good. Oh, another egg. What can I drop? Okay, let's see. I think I will drop the nails. Oh, there we go. Get our stamina recovered. And away we go again. We'll do more exploration of left monks and all that later on. Getting the ones that are kind of in my path directly. Get rid of the bones, because Fixie dropped those now. Might have to ignore some of these eggs for now. I'm gonna try to get those though, because dog coin will be helpful because we can eventually get more accessory slots and some other things. We are getting closer and closer to the next tower. I don't know if we'll be able to do a battle because we're getting close to the end of stream here. But we'll be able to get to the unlock fast travel so that we can do a battle at the start of next time we do the... Okay, that's a stronghold. Sorry for that pause there, but I don't know if I'll be able to. What level are they? Level 40. Yeah, no, they will kill me. Okay, that is a glowing purple. Also level 41. That will kill me. So I need to make my way to that fast travel. Hope I don't die on the way. We're getting close. Doing that Belle Noire battle honestly helped a lot here because we have that multi-climate shirt, and I think we would be overheating without that right now. So I would say it's highly recommended doing at least one raid battle of Belle Noire before making your way to the third tower boss, because then that prepares you for the hot environment that you encounter here. I am going to drop that and that. Get another egg. We're getting closer and closer to the tower. Alright, we'll perch here. Cover. Alright, let's continue the climb. Pretty sure they added all those rumbles since the last time there was an update, because I don't think the volcano used to rumble like this. It's like it's actually like about to erupt kind of feeling, which is pretty cool. It does look and kind of give the vibe of an active volcano. Oh, another egg. We'll find out what these eggs are next stream, because I'll put them all in the incubators for us to show at the start. Alright. We made it. This is also a nice spot for harvesting sulfur. Okay. I've got maybe 10 minutes left that I want to stream anyway, so maybe let's give it a try, see how we fare. If we die, we die, but then we know how much we need to improve for the next battle. Alright, let's go in. This is Axel and Orzerk. This is our first attempt at them on this save, so we'll see how that goes. Got a pretty cool design. It'll be neat when they do voice acting for the characters, because they got some pretty cool styles. But I think we have a chance. Well, Dark Blaze apparently was dying there. This might be an intense battle. Not sure if we'll win. Oof. Get out of the circle, come on. Okay, we got 10,000, but might not be fast enough. Come on. Be nice to end off with a win here. Oof. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Oof. Okay, we got 20,000. Get out of circle. There you go. Come on. On here. Okay, just barely kind of half dodged that. Okay, we're about half. Alright, we're out of handgun ammo now. There we go. And I almost died there. Gotta get my health up. Alright, let's see. Put Jim out to its... Oh, come on, there. Oh, that was almost got me there. There's a chance we got this. It'll be tight. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. That was so close. Okay. Herbil, save me, buddy. Come on. Do your thing, buddy. Alright. Herbil coming in clutch there. I'll put the death counter up after this. Kind of focused here. See. Come on. Come on. Come on. So close. Oh, this battle's tight. Less than 5k. Come on. $3k left. I think we're gonna get it. $2k. Oh, this locks our shield. 1k. Dodge and roll, dodge and roll. The tactics. Alright, Bill, finish him off. Come on, Bill. You got this. There we go with the ice attack. Oh, that was a tight one. Well, we did definitely get another death in there. But that was a great way of kind of finishing up what we're doing here today. We ended up getting 2 tower bosses, a raid boss. We got to 82 pals registered. Might even be higher when we check the final count. I'll check and then place the eggs and finish up and end stream. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy battle there. The VOD of this stream will be up on YouTube in a few days. All the previous VODs of this series are on YouTube as well as some clips and other highlight reels from it. Follow me on YouTube there, same name, Control-Alt-Snow, and find all the content there. We're gonna place the eggs. We actually got quite a lot on our journey to the 3rd tower boss there. So that should help us out quite a bit. But this was that was a pretty good progress there to get 2 tower bosses down. And Belle Noire. Yeah. We're almost at level 39 as well. Alright, let's see. What was the final count? 83 was the final count. Okay. So we got the 83 pals in the end. Oh, it's Relaxosaurus was the 83rd. That's what it was. We haven't got that one, but Orzerk. Peptiro. But we have both of these guys now, which is pretty cool. Let's go to the expedition station. Did we catch them? There it is. We got... Okay, so between... We can almost have a self-sufficient base soon with just humans, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's see. How does this fare? Alright, we can get 100%. Not bad. Let's do one of those. What's our money like? Let's go sell some of the loot that we have. Let's get those. We'll restart this. And where did he go? Is he coming back? There he is. Come on. Let's sell. Alright, we got 24,000. We'll store a lot of our equipment here. There. I'm thinking we give that caravan leader a name. I'm kind of thinking Gregor. So let's name him Gregor. Oh, Gregor, there we go. And I'm gonna give him a favorite as well. Alright. Let's end off with a trip to the Black Marketeer. We'll see if we can get to 85 as our bonus goal. Come on. Alright, here he is. Bye. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'll get a Catris. I guess the B-card. Sure. Well, we'll end off here. Thank you so much for those who tuned in. And for those that watch the VOD later, leave a comment about what you thought and any feedback and what else do you think I should cover? All right, take care.